Hi YouTube, I'm back again with another makeup video. I'm just going to get straight into the video. I'm just going to put eye cream under my eyes to rejuvenate my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with my Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream. I just squirt a little bit and then I rub it all over my face just to moisturize my face before I put on my makeup. Now I'm going to do my brows. First I shape them with the swoolie. Then I'm going to prep my face with my Fix+Matte Prep+Prime spray. Just going to use some clips to get my hair out of my face. Now I'm going to go in with my Sephora brand pencil in the shade Black Charcoal. I only use a pencil for my eyebrow. I don't use pomade or gel or anything. Now I just outline the shape of my actual brow before I start to shade in. I just outline the whole brow. Then I will shade in spots that I can see my skin through my eyebrow. I use my swoolie to blend the pencil in only at the ends of the brow. I'm going to go in with my tiny scissors just to cut off some of the wild hairs that are messing up my brow. I spend a lot of time on my eyebrows. I like them to be very defined and clean. Then I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Natural. I just squirt a little bit on my hand and then I dip my brush in my hand and I put it on my eyebrows and shape my eyebrows, clean up any extra pencil to the shape of my eyebrows. I just go in with my eyebrow pencil and shade in spots that were over concealed. I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Peach Corrector as a color corrector under my eyes. I just make small triangles under my eyes, covering the dark circles under my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with my Awake Lip Therapy Lip Mask. Just hydrating my lips. I'm going to put lipstick on later. Then I'm going to go in with my Dry Beauty Blender. And I'm going to blend in some of the color corrector under my eyes. I'm going to go in with my fan just to dry some of the color corrector. Then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. I'm just going to go over my eyes. I like to have a light look under my eyes. Porcelain gives me the right look that I'm looking for, so it can look bright under my eyes. Just using a brush to blend out some of the concealer that I put on. Then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Foundation in the shade 8D03. I'll just sprinkle little dots all around my face, making sure I have full coverage around the face. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush in the style M439 and just blend out the foundation all around my face in a circular motion. So I bought this multi-sponge pack from some store I went to, and they just have a lot of beauty blenders in them. I usually just use one of the small beauty blenders to blend out the concealer that's left over on my eyebrows. spots that I weren't able to blend very well with the small sponge, I'll just add a little foundation and then blend it into the concealer so it'll look nice, so you won't see no flashback on my brows. Now I'm gonna go in and blend my foundation with my sponge beauty blender that expands when you wet it. I love this beauty blender. I don't know, it just seems like when you wet the beauty blender and then you squeeze it, get all the wetness out, and it's damp and you apply it to your face, your makeup just goes on smooth. Again, I'm shading in my eyebrows just where the foundation or concealer went into my eyebrows for a more defined look on my brows. Now I'm going to go in with my M.A.C Prep+Prime transparent finishing powder just under my eyes, just to give it a brighter look under my eyes. I use a dry beauty blender to go under my eyes because when the beauty blender is wet and you try to go under your eyes, it makes the powder like cakey, and you don't want it to be cakey. That will mess up your makeup. So go in with a dry beauty blender and dip it in the powder. Just gonna go in with my YC collection browser and use it as eyeshadow. I learned this technique from Saweetie. I'm also going in with my Morphe Brush in the style M535 to apply the bronzer as an eyeshadow onto my eyes. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush in the style M533 and just wipe off the setting powder. I don't let the setting powder stay on for too long. That's why I did one of my eyes with eyeshadow and I came back and I wiped it off with my Morphe brush. I'm just gonna blend my setting powder with my wet beauty blender. Now I'm going to finish that other eye and just put the rest of my eyeshadow on. I'm gonna go in with the same Morphe M535 brush to apply the shade Legacy from my 350 Natural Glow Morphe palette onto my eyes, just to add a little shimmer onto the bronzer. I started using my Galactic liquid eyeliner to line my eyes, but the tip was too long for me and I couldn't get a precise lining, so I had to switch it to my Sephora brand liquid eyeliner. When you use a smaller tip, you can get more of a precise lining on the eye, so I just use the eyeliner to go in on the end of my eyelid, and I start drawing the line from there, and then I will go over my eyelid and go over the little line that I see on the crease on top of my eyelid, and I'll shade that in. First I'm going to outline it, and then I will shade it in with liquid. Using liquid eyeliner can be very difficult sometimes, so what I do is use a Q-tip to clean up any mistakes, and then I'll just draw it back on. You can make as many mistakes as you want, just clean it up and draw it back on. That's what makeup is about. You make mistakes, but you make it up with more makeup. I'm going to use my blush from Wet n Wild in the shade Mellow Wine. Just going to dip a little of the brush into the blush, and I'll dab some on my hand to see how it turns out. Make sure it's not too much blush on there because I don't want to have very red cheeks. Just a little dab is enough to make it seem like I'm blushing, I'm smiling, you know, just a natural look. Then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle to contour my cheekbone. For some odd reason, I really like how warm this contour stick makes me look, so I apply it to my forehead and I apply it under my cheeks as well, just to make my face look slimmer. I'm going to blend my contour out with my contour Morphe brush in the style E4. And I just go downwards and I keep blending until I see a shade. I don't want to see the line. When I'm blending my contour on my cheeks, I go downward and I go in towards my ear. I never drag it out towards my mouth. I don't want my contour to drag out that long. And I'll just blend the contour under my chin and on my forehead some more so it can look natural, like a natural warm look. Then I'm going to highlight my brow bone with my Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Precious Petals. I'm going to highlight over my cheekbone with my Morphe brush in the style R12 with my Precious Petals highlighter from Wet n Wild. Just going to take the brown shade from this palette I bought at the beauty supply store and contour my nose. I'm going to contour the brow bone all the way to the structure of my nose. I blend my nose contour with my beauty blender. Now I'm just going to highlight the middle of my nose with my Precious Petals highlighter. Then I'm going to circle the tip and highlight it. I also highlight the bottom of my nose. Everywhere gets highlight on the bottom of my nose. And I highlight the top of my mouth as well. That usually brings out my lipstick. Now I'm just adding my natural freckles with my Sephora brand liquid eyeliner. Just making small dots. I'm adding beauty marks freckles. And sometimes if I have a pimple, I will dot that as well to make it look like a freckle. Just adding black eyeliner on my under eyelids. I never go all the way across. I usually go halfway or a little over halfway. I never line the whole lining. Now I'm gonna add mascara to my bottom lid lashes. Now I'm gonna line my lips with the brown lip liner that I got from the beauty supply store. I also draw a little X in the middle of my lips so it can pop more, makes it look more plump. Now I'm gonna go in with my MAC lipstick in the shade Honeylove and apply it on my lips. So I'm all done my makeup. I'm just going to apply some lashes with hair glue. I do not recommend hair glue to apply your lashes, but these lashes are from my business in the style Summer. My business is at Tajay's Palace on Instagram, and I will type a description in this video. Now I'm just lining parts of my eyelid where the lash messed up my eyeliner, just relining it. Sometimes I add a little mascara to my real lashes onto the false lashes if I see foundation or eyeshadow on my real lashes, just so it can blend. To finish up this look, I will use my M.A.C Prep+Prime spray to set my face. Then I'll dry it with my fan. So here I am. I'm all finished my look, looking beautiful and flawless. But yeah, this is my makeup look. It's all done. Alright, this concludes my makeup video. Subscribe to my channel, beautiful people. I have more content in store for you guys. I'm going to be doing travel vlogs, Q&As, advice on life, financial literacy, and many more things. Just stay tuned. I have so many things in store for you, and I will be posting more frequently. I'll try to stay consistent. I'm out of school, you know, it's coronavirus right now, so on quarantine, not really doing anything else than homework because I have online class. So I will be here and uploading videos. So subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Bye, YouTube.